7 things to avoid if you want to become rich. Making money and becoming rich is everyone's dream. When a child comes into the world, parents and family members have already developed a thought of what their child would become, and to be honest, most of these thoughts have to do something with money or becoming rich. Parents have a great experience from life and want to make sure their child does not make the same mistake and have a better life than theirs. The child's journey from a boy to a man is mainly about living a healthy, successful life with lots of money. Being rich is a rather subjective word and varies from person to person. Those people who own big luxury cars and houses may be classified as they're rich by many, but our definition and understanding is a bit different. Who is rich for us? Any person who's able to develop a sufficient income stream and lifestyle may come under the definition of being rich. We will further go through the subject and bring some clarity to the matter. Our generation is the generation of social media, like Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat have increased the need for every common individual to impress others. In this process, people spread their legs more than their blankets. In other words, people waste money on nonsensical items. While on the surface they may appear to be rich, but deep inside these people are suffering from depression. These people spend their entire money on buying things they don't really need. They lack in planning for the future, and when conditions get tough they do not have any money. Therefore, for us, people appear rich, but on the surface may not be truly rich. For a person who is rich, they have the ability to build up wealth over time. These are the people who are able to survive through ups and downs as they add smart, calculated decisions. And once you have enough money, savings, and wealth, then you can go ahead and spend on other luxuries. Below are a couple of things to avoid doing to become rich. First, blaming others. Most people who are not rich always complain about their job, how unfair life is, how someone else screws them up, how their boss is not supportive, and so on. There's a very famous saying taught in school that a bad worker blames his tools. No one in this world likes to blame themselves. It's human nature to spreading the blame, but doing it now and then is a major red flag. Life will always be unfair, and one should accept this fact. A person who adopts the habit of blaming others would continue to do in their entire life. Of rich people, instead of pointing fingers at others, always blame themselves first. This is a great quality to have. It inspires an individual to always keep improving themselves and ultimately rattle the world with, no matter how hard the circumstances. Most rich people were ridiculed and degraded in the beginning. When a boy who loved basketball was cut off from his team, he became so disappointed that he went home and cried the entire day. But he picked up himself back up, showed perseverance, and resolved them, and became Michael Jordan and redefined basketball. We would never have seen the great man play if he would have given up that day and blamed the coach for cutting him off. The team. Steve Jobs similarly was fired from Apple, the company that he had co-founded. Jobs, however, did not go on a blaming. He continued to work hard and developed another company next. He was later again approached by Apple and introduced the world to the revolutionary iPads, iPods, and iPhones. Second, following the crowd. Change comes with the mind, and that's exactly what we mean when we say following the crowd. Everyone has their own circumstances and thus lead their lives accordingly. Similarly, we have our own lives and conditions and may lead our lives that way. If I see someone blindly spending all of their money or wealth on something useless such as unnecessary things or luxuries, it's not necessary for us to do the same. Credit cards, loans, or mortgages is so easy these days that almost everyone appears to be rich, or at least on the surface. It's crucial that we do not get impressed easily by other people. We should be able to access our own strengths, weakness, and come up with decisions accordingly. Impressing others may bring an instant satisfaction, but in the long run it can be dangerous. Decisions, especially related to money and wealth, should be taken while keeping the long run in perspective. Third, not reading more. Another habit that one must leave behind is not reading enough. Reading is a must if you want to get rich. In our earlier point, we mentioned that one must have multiple income sources, but in order to identify those, one must make reading a habit. Warren Buffett mentions that he spends 80% of his day reading. His reading material consists of newspapers, corporate reports, and books. Reading allows an individual to be in touch with the investment world. If a person makes a habit of reading corporate reports, an investment opportunity becomes all the easier. Moreover, it also allows a person to understand and recognize other trends, industries other than the one he works in. Fourth, not living your passion. The number one reason for demotivation and depression is not living your passion and dream. People most of the time are living someone else's dream. One can never succeed when one does not like what he does. When you work for something, you're passionate with that work about your motivation sensors are automatically triggered. These sensors allow the person to work more than a normal human. Rich people today are rich because they love what they do in their life. When a person is demotivated from his job, there's no way he's going to put in the extra efforts required to excel. Most people today fail to take risks and are hanging on common career paths, MBA, BBA, medical, etc. They're afraid to explore other methods such as arts, sports, and literature because these paths are something that society won't accept. All those people who decide to do something different is extremely rich now, like Roger Federer, Messi, Sachin Tendulkar have transformed sports, and the only reason is that they followed their dreams and passions instead of being part of the rat race. 5th, relying on a single source of income. Rich people often do not work on a single source of income. Expand your portfolio or businesses. The key to success. If you're earning from a job, it's important to save a portion of your earned income and then invest in profitable investment opportunities. As we keep on investing the savings, our wealth multiplies. The extra amount can then be invested somewhere else. Then the cycle will continue. We'll have multiple earning streams, each taking us a step further on our goal of becoming rich. 6th, not working hard. Everyone wants to become rich, but no one wants to work hard enough. Practice makes everyone perfect. Practicing again and again is necessary for success. Malcolm Gladwell, a Canadian journalist, mentions in his book, That Outlier, the 10,000-hour rule. According to Gladwell, a person would obtain mastery over anything once he spends 10,000 hours doing something. In other words, practicing more would allow one to obtain mastery in that particular work. This brings us back to our earlier point of living. A person would not be able to work or practice again and again if he doesn't put his heart and soul into it, or say all efforts possible. Hence, working hard comes with a requirement. Once a goal has been set, a person should work hard with a disciplined manner. Most rich people, when asked the secrets of success, have a common answer. There's no shortcut of success to become rich. One must bring discipline and hard work in their lives. 7th, impatience. People should focus on giving 100% and then avoid the habit of being impatient. Rarely we see people becoming rich overnight. Hence, one should show patience. Each and every person is unique in themselves and therefore may lead the benefits at the allotted time. Therefore, the key here is of not becoming irritated by losing hope. With skill and hard work, success will come eventually. In conclusion, seeing to the above mentioned points can change your life in a dramatic fashion. The key is setting goals and then achieving them through hard work and discipline. Well, thank you guys for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.